Today is my first meal prep video and I'm really excited to see how you guys like it. I love meal prepping. I meal prep every single week. So if you want to see more, like this video and comment down below what kind of foods you'd like to see me meal prep. It is indeed a plant-based meal prep video. I decided to go plant-based a couple months ago. I've loved it. I mean, I have not limited myself to only plants. I do eat occasionally fish whenever I go out. I love sushi still, but I decided to go plant-based because it makes me feel better about myself when I'm eating a lot of vegetables, and I found that I can still get enough protein with plants. That's why I like being plant-based. So this is why this video is very special. I haven't really seen many of these videos made, so I'm excited that I'm making it for you guys today. Meal prepping is great for people who do not have a lot of time in their week. You will be a meal prep expert if you just keep on practicing. Trust me. It's good for if you're trying to lose weight, gain weight, maintain weight. If you are trying to live a healthier lifestyle, you can do that by meal prepping because you have portion control and you don't have to cook every day. So today I'm giving you a breakfast, lunch, and dinner so that you can make it for the entire week. Let's get into the video. So for breakfast, I've made overnight oats. Overnights are quick and easy, and if you have not done these before, you need to put this onto your schedule because you will be amazed by how easy it really is to make and very quick and fast. I've made two different kinds. I have the carrot cake overnight oats, which I have fallen in love with, and I think all of my roommates have also fallen in love with them because they make them all the time. And then the other kind of oats are the berry overnight oats, just to mix it up, you know, because I don't always like to eat the same thing every single day. It gets really boring. So that's why I made two different kinds. Let's get into the video. So here's what you need. Almond milk. I got this almond milk from Trader Joe's, chia seeds, rolled oats, shredded carrots, almond butter, dates, pecans, pumpkin seeds, strawberries. Mine are frozen just because I was trying to use what I have in my freezer, and blueberries. The best way to make overnight oats is to have mason jars. If you don't have a mason jar, don't worry, you can still use any kind of Tupperware. All right, so we're gonna take a half cup of rolled oats and put that into the mason jar. Half a cup of shredded carrots, put that in the jars. And since I'm making both recipes here, I did 2 jars of the carrot cake overnight oats and 2 jars of the berry overnight oats. I took about a 1/4 cup of blueberries and a 1/4 cup of strawberries for the other oats. The next thing you want to do is take 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, put that into each jar. Flax seeds are really good for you because they're an omega-3 essential fatty acid. It's a good fat that has been shown to have heart-healthy effects. Then we're going to put 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds into each jar. Now you want to take about a teaspoon of ground cinnamon and a pinch of ground nutmeg and put that into each jar as well. Next you want to take 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk. For this round, I used only half a cup of almond milk. That's because I wanted to put half a cup of water in it as well so that I could dilute the almond milk. But it's really up to your preference. I prefer, actually, after doing this, I prefer to just use almond milk because it's a thicker consistency. But if you're trying to cut calories, then you can just use water. The next ingredient that I used are dates. So I cut up 2 dates and I put into each jar. Dates are so good because it makes it so sweet. So if you want really sweet overnight oats, put some dates in it. After that, we're going to put in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. Chia seeds are really great to put in this because they make me feel super full. All right, so once you're all done with that, make sure you shake it up and then put it in the fridge, and in the morning they'll be ready to eat. Super easy peasy and simple. That's why I love making overnight oats for meal prepping. If you are looking for something that you can substitute your egg scramble with, well, look no more. You can make these breakfast tacos. I know they're called breakfast tacos, but no, I'm not eating them for breakfast. I will be eating them for lunch. And that's okay. You can do that too. I really like these because it's just a whole bunch of veggies. mixed into a scramble, and it's so delicious. I chose to use cauliflower instead of tofu, but you can use either. The tofu has a lot of protein in it, cauliflower has a lot of fiber in it. This is just a mix, a huge mix of veggies, so trust me when I say that you are going to feel so good, because this is a very, very healthy meal to eat. For the ingredients you need for tortillas: pre-made sweet potatoes, really cool purple cauliflower. I also got a yellow onion, nutritional yeast, garlic, basil, cilantro, avocados, and a bell pepper. So first, you want to cut up the cauliflower. Then once you have your sweet potatoes, you want to cut those up as well. The recipe does call for garlic, but I used garlic powder. I used about a tablespoon of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of ground turmeric, and 2 tablespoons of basil. These spices are really going to intensify your dish and make any dish really, really delicious. This nutritional yeast, I actually got it from a friend, but it's almost got this like cheesy flavor. Nutritional yeast is an excellent source for vitamins, minerals, and high quality protein, so it definitely checks all my boxes. So now you want to take your pan. This pan my sister got me for Christmas, and I absolutely love it. I'll put the link below. I just love that it has like the rounded edges so that nothing spills off of it, and I can make a bunch of stir fries in this. So you want to put the oil in there. Once the oil heats up, put in your chopped onions, sweet potato, bell pepper. Cook over medium heat for 10 minutes, stirring occasionally, and adding water 1 to 2 tablespoons at a time as needed to prevent sticking. Then you want to add basil, turmeric, garlic, and thyme, and cook for another minute or until the garlic has softened. I did not use tofu for this, but you are more than welcome to. So after you do that, you want to stir in the tofu and the yeast, and then season it with salt and black pepper. Instead of using tofu, I wanted to use cauliflower. So I put in my purple cauliflower and I mix that around, let that heat up, and then I put in cilantro, mix that, and then I was pretty much done. What I thought was really cool about the purple cauliflower is it kind of looked like it was a substitution for meat, because the purple turned sort of like a dark purpley brown. And so it had this illusion of like I was actually eating meat, but then I wasn't. So that was kind of cool. And then I heated up my tortilla in a pan. I added some avocado, and voila. Bon appetit. There is my breakfast burrito. And I also added salsa, of course. Can't forget the salsa. I used 1 fit packer for 1 breakfast taco meal, and I put the rest into another. If you have more containers available, I recommend splitting it into them so you don't have to do it throughout the week. For dinner, I made a mix of grains, legumes, and veggies, which is something that I love to do every week. So I will choose a legume like chickpeas, lentils, beans, etc. I'll choose a grain like brown rice or quinoa, and I will mix a bunch of vegetables like cruciferous vegetables, which are high in fiber: broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, kale. And then I'll also choose another vegetable which helps break down those kinds. So something like spinach, collard greens, artichokes, asparagus, you name it, whatever kind of vegetable you guys want to eat, put that into this mix and match, because you can literally choose any kind of vegetables. And I'm going to show you guys how to make them here. I made Brussels sprouts. Make sure you wash your Brussels sprouts, cut them up in half, put them onto some sort of baking pan or sheet. I put olive oil on mine, and then I lined up the Brussels sprouts, dusted them off with salt and pepper and garlic powder. And I always set my oven to 400, and then I let my Brussels sprouts cook in there for about 20 minutes. Once 20 minutes has passed, I like to have my Brussels sprouts have a little bit of like this crisp brownness on them, because they're just so good that way. So I take them out of the oven, and voila, all done. Next, we're going to make kale. So I just took a pan, put some oil in it, and then I cook my kale in that. I let it saute for a few minutes, and once it's done, I put them in the meal prep. containers. I also cooked red quinoa in a rice cooker. I like to keep it simple. I put 2 cups of water for every 1 cup of quinoa. Next, I made beans. I like to buy the dried beans and soak them overnight in water. I don't like using the cans because of the preservatives that they have. After they soak overnight, I boil them in water for an hour, drain, and put them into the meal prep containers. As you can see, I have this mysterious looking sweet potato mixture, and let me tell you, it was a concoction of veggies in my fridge, but I used something that made it taste a little too old and sour, so I had to throw it all away. But no fear, I replaced it with my beans. So sorry if this video is a wee bit confusing, but half of what you see right now is that concoction of sweet potato mess, and then the other orange part is real sweet potato that I cooked in the oven. After I finished the mix and match, I put them all in my Fit Packer containers and put them into the fridge. Alright, that's it for the meal prep video. I hope that you guys liked it. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I will leave the recipes below so that you have all of that information. A list that my friend sent me recently is called the Dr. Greger's Daily Dozen. It tells you what kinds of foods that you should eat every day, and it gives you a checklist so that you can check off throughout your day what you are eating to make sure that you're getting everything that you need throughout the day. And so I will put that below. You guys can check it out. It's been very helpful for me as well. Remember, there are no excuses. You guys watch this video for a reason, and I know you can do it. Try going plant-based. Try doing it for a couple days. Try doing it for a week. See how your body feels. Because trust me, it'll probably feel really good. You can live a healthy lifestyle. You just have to plan and prepare. So plan it, prepare it. You got this. I love you, and we'll see you next time.